and gentlemen, good morning, good morning. October 26th, 2022. October 26th, 2022. You know, Kashi, 242 days left to elections. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kashi. You know, some people, yesterday, we watched the interview of Honorable Jerry Koko, Cheno Majuba, Wegi, like Black TV. But you know that interview, they fall short. You see, Karamikota he talk about one thing they call a white fall. I see you praise them no more, but then go rub back Papa mine. You know, but we get a responsibility. You see, because what do they do now? When you look there, rest them, when people they run like Naren Stadium and get 100 meter, 200 meter, you get the crowd. The crowd gets a responsibility. Until last year, how the person be run, and not run fine. This year now the person can run. Una see say they do well, and they lead the line. They number two. They can't catch number one. Una they Allah for them. Una they Allah for. Una they sing for them. Una they heg them on for like win the race. They always see the person they reach them. Una close to the line for like finish like beat the other person. He lose up, he tire. All match well back. Well, you see, this is what we have today. Una don't forget, say yesterday when we said everything about Honorable Jerry Koko, they talk about, you know, the fact that they don't call in people for protest, they don't put her in a letter now. We don't see the letter where they don't put out the press release that was up, where they don't scatter all over. Say, in don't want the government, don't give them 2 weeks. November 7, and it be 2 weeks, Honorable Jerry Koko don't want say, ain't go pulling people out to protest. If the government not come out and condemn this PR system and take them away, because we know say we default electoral system that for use the constituency-based elections, we know they use PR system. PR system was only used because at the time the country may go through a rebel war. So certain area will never for reach there, we don't say things there over and over. That is the basis of the amendment of 2002. You know, communicator share with me the proceedings of parliament today. What's they get for talk about the agenda? What's they get for talk about the parliament today? Then go all this other about but what's important, they talk about the Constitution of Sierra Leone again, Amendments 2002. When at Section 38, I don't know why they not just say clearly, for go deliberate on this PR system. But again, 38, where Section 2, 2002, now 38A, the amendments where they make for use the PR system in the event there are no constituencies existing. But as far as we know right now, constituencies them exist, and then constituencies will exist that they will go with for the next elections. Because PR system, we all know say that the political party them that they get power for people that they go represent the people. They don't take the power away from the people of Sierra Leone, and the SLPP they don't say that the southeast, then predominantly will get all the seats in the southeast, and then they will carry enough, they can take 1-2 seats back. We don't forget saying get all the political party them move. But then Honorable Chenoba go do an interview now na Black TV online where I believe so all those say in what's up. You are not for CIA. Basically, the man falls short for mention by video for say that letter our right was that they pull people for camp protest. November 7 in this government I don't give them 2 weeks ultimatum. But you have a native consortium, Edmond Abu, that guy, a give the government ultimatum, the government yield immediately. Nine Cherry Coco for like mention up an interview before they talk about President Biodis, the fountain of honor. You know this guy they hypocrite. You see this Africa, they make Africa they are lucky. They see don't they pay hypocrisy, hypocrites and lucky talk. How the president, the fountain of honor, he'll advise the president, get out of the place, man. He'll advise the president. How to guys the president a dummy. The president foresee what he not let him read the constitution. The man knows it's in a motive. Cherry Coco she don't make life for saying no understand what happened. Call the president out for taking such a decision, for giving next such a decision, for violating the constitution. Call the man out. Now the hypocrisy is what they talk about. But you know, these are some of the things we can't talk about. They deliberate for that. And also, you know, Kanda Yumkela, look at how they make you a main topic today. But before I reach to Kanda Yumkela on your side, and Kashi, by the way, there are 242 days left to elections.
Yeah, let me check. I think it must be 242 or 241.
Oh,
second.
Okay.
That's actually it's 240 days.
240 days. And Cash Fox said today, APC not beginning lower level election. But we know say Honorable Abdul Kabo, we don't give you the guarantee, say then they start the lower level elections them. We see them, you know, and I go to side. But look at Ibrahim Tommy.
No, please let me know Ibrahim, because
yes.
If we go the like I said, APC, they're not even like, you know, everything is calculated the way when it comes in already. Everything is so calculated. Let's don't go there.
No, no, go there. No, no, go there. You know, Salon people, let me see what they talk about the civil society organizations in the country. There's civil society, yeah, when then they see things from a tribal lens. The reason why social, you know, why there's civil society organizations, they have been formed, a lot of them, then goal now before bring SLPP to power and for destroy the name of the APC and in other words, destroy the name of Sierra Leone as a whole. Then give President Kroma hell of a time, then guy there. Up and down, Miss Khadija, when I be the head of the OGI, Open Government Initiative, and they travel with the civil society guys, they are up and down. Not knowing, say these guys are not patriotic. Then guys, they had a loyalty, not lie to the state. Section 13B of the Constitution, we make them very clear, say, every citizen shall cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism. And your loyalty should lie to the state, not to your section, your ethnic, your tribe, or all their loyalties. These civil society guys, Ibrahim Tomi, we wait for Andrew Lavali. Ibrahim Tomi, instead of protecting the Constitution, stand by the people, knowing fully well, say them, boy, they all go to, you know, it's a lawyer work, now the cheapest thing now in a salon. All man want to be lawyer. Now the old man they go hide for be lawyer. So all kind Jack, Jill, big fool, idiots when they for analyze proper single line statements, all man they go do lawyer. When you look at the system of the country, you get this radical group who can for talk about all the thing and when they try to form themselves into a government in that country, that is what they're doing. When I look at them about they all man, they run go law. This Ibrahim Tomi, when I get the Carl, something Center for Accountability and Rule of Law. Center for Accountability and Rule of Law. When you listen to the name of your organization, so the way you go talk the 98.1 today, you come to the and tell me that, you know, you really know say there's a discrepancy. It not align. The name of your organization not even align with what it go talk and what they do in the country. Now the same salon is when they lock people up for Pepe. Center for Accountability and Rule of Law. A government will bastardize the constitution all the way through. Remove 10 members of parliament. Where Ibrahim Tomi impose a speaker in a parliament. Where Ibrahim Tomi Center for Accountability and Rule of Law. Kill people in Makeni. Kill people in Tombo. My 91. August 10 protest. Where Ibrahim Tomi. Then guy there feel say we are idiots. And you know, I am glad it's when they go arrest what's his name, Adi Macaulay. Because in the rich point in that country, then I feel say because they are lawyers, they immune to prosecution. They feel say a lawyer now, bar association go come. Hey, we'll go around here. If a lawyer breaks the law, he break the law, will they prosecute you? I don't know against that you. He break the law, they prosecute you. Not over falsify the case. They can't falsify Adi Macaulay because you get right for talk say. Everybody gets a right to protest. Read my lips. They have a right to protest. It is a constitutional duty. It is a constitutional right. No, you don't need to be a lawyer for talk Andy. So Adi Macaulay was right within the framework of the constitution. But people like Ibrahim Tomi, where they bend the constitution, they go talk their nonsense where they talk the 98.1 for say the government get right for use this PR system. People like them and they go left for use the immunity of being a lawyer. Donald Trump, you know how much lawyer they not lost their license under Donald Trump? Donald Trump, the most recent one. What's his name? Rudy Giuliani. They seized the law license now because of waiting. Stupidity, uselessness, unlucky life. Then taking license now. So lawyers are not immune to prosecution. Michael Cohen, when I be Trump in lawyer, before he be president and during presidency, he was prosecuted. They locked out of jail. He served jail for a year or so. And then when they release him, he back now also under solitary confinement for a few years. He did a probation currently. So lawyers are not immune to prosecution. But the talk on here, let the guy understand, say, we are going to start prosecuting lawyers that I come today. And also they're going to send out this with a tie bagging for them. They waste when they come in this country, we'll deal with them. Not to see America, Mareba, all lock her up. Nobody know for pull and they because we are the lawyer them. Now they tie bagging. We go against them. Some of them, the tie bagging. We go against the constitutional rights. We go against human rights. Now we are the lawyer in this country. When they can't more, they tie for you. We'll deal with you now. We don't know what you know more. Because this is how these guys talk. And this is how they think. When they think about the country. Look at the jail in the jail today. Then they deny the guy bail. And section 17, subsection 3, where you read them, every case that's alone is a bailable offense. But I don't want to go inside and they debate. But these are the things we're talking about. But now can't to Kanda Yunkela. But before I even can't to Kanda Yunkela, because I get video I want for begin play. Come the culture, Robert Small, but this intro yaso. And then I'll bring Cashbox and People's Power. And then we'll go inside Kanda Yunkela properly. Because Kanda Yunkela, we not say, may her soul rest in peace, you wife. May her soul rest in peace. You know, because that woman, I good woman. You know, they like a today, we don't know why. All the other kind of people that suffer poverty, sick, God not take them, I take May her soul rest in peace. But we can't deal with you today. I think the game don't open now. Enough is enough. As long as you don't say parliament, you don't resign, you know, commodity. We don't give you a grace period over 2-3 months, and then they talk about you because I know I tell like when somebody don't married with somebody for so long, a companion, all of a sudden go take them. Not difficult place, but you know I mean the same Ibrahim. Where I work with you, Wef. I work with you. I support you. When I don't even sabi you. I don't even know what you tell like. I see you resume. Now paper I see what he writes there. I hear you want to interview them. I know say this man again what he take. Now the same Ibrahim this. I'm gonna come deal with you back again today. And I tell every people again in Sierra Leone, across Sierra Leone, you want to support NGC because you say that Ibrahim now he make you sabi NGC. Take your support away effective immediately. But before I even go there, come on in, my brother.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. You know. Oh, they talk about salon, say, oh, like that slogan, we mother building can say, pauper salon for better. And this generation of we, pauper salon, people and go honest. You know, Ibrahim, when I see Jericho in press list the day before yesterday, when I see that second paragraph, Ibrahim, we say before you go further, we try to give the government say if they're not reversed, then decision. You know, they exist for call the pool of Sierra Leone. You know, they exist for call the AP supporters. Say the pool of Sierra Leone from the east, the west, the north, the south, the northwest and western area. So you call them the length and breadth of Sierra Leone for let them protest until the government reverses the decision. Because trust me, even people from the south, from the east, they know say this particular PR system no the favor me at all. And what I see they say you don't prove video. I was so excited for watch the interview because I know say if they can ascertain a statement that what have been put in a paper, and now I'm the voice when they now say, Mr. President, if you not reverse your decision in 2 weeks, I no go hesitate for calling the problem out because it make a very clear by video say it tell me this say as a lawyer, as a old member of parliament say the conditions way for make them use the PR system. You don't met them. Even go to the extent tell me and I make Corona say until them dissolve parliament. The question still stand. It make it very clear. What is wrong now? You don't talk then here. What is wrong now for certain your statement say, Mr. President, because of then I don't talk. If you not reverse now, what I talk by me press list and then make it to action. Meaning I leader of the main opposition party and they call me on other political party them. I will call the people of Sierra Leone say this PR system. You know get them. Is you know we the only apply them with a longer crisis. When we say the government will go all side, are we on crisis? The answer is no, we are not. Are we on problem? The answer is no, we are not. So what make the one can force we follow can apply PR system at this time? Where we say we don't come up a war all 20 years ago. 20 years ago, we last used PR system as a loan. Where we say that the first one that used to be illegal in 1996 because the non can just use it. But it was understandable because what we did and people in Bola PR to go by fire by force, we all accept that. The president Yakaba blessed worry, she say, Odua ignited what was illegal. So lawmaker now, as like way then they make more alternative route. If in case something happen again, we get another law, we know make it illegal again. Something alone into problem. Then it was okay. Now illegal for apply. It make us as an alternative route. We are told to because before 2022 election, still the not people go outside because they still go ahead in some areas that one of the but they will not declare about they will try for do disarmament at certain areas so they try for use them 2022. But automatically in 2007 we apply what the constitution say when at 38 says allow for make election by constituencies. Then after that 2012 we apply them 2018 we apply them. What it make now 2023? Then they can't the House of Parliament, which could be don't go from 270, then no say it wrong. They want to know now for let the user. Matter of fact, Ibrahim, if for more we get about this PR system, they don't make ego pandis, so they call them say, hey, members of parliament, something for no, don't try to say for happen. When I go, the speaker talk say, no to get the team. If they take out utmost seriousness, I'm going to get the steer today. Now you see, this is not just from so they say. So Terry Coco, maybe you go make another did you because you still that statement will not talk when you write and then press release. Oh, all longer talk about because we don't separate say we don't hit nobody. But trust me, if you talk to you, make we talk about you fine. We they talk him for encourage you to talk more. But if you want bend that rule back, you want play Connie, we need agree because alone Connie politics don't point alone. We need to accept any Connie politics. We want to see that same momentum, that same energy, that same authority we put on that press list. We want to see by video. And matter of fact, what it makes up now, they know they call for press conference. As a main opposition party, why are they call for press conference?
Exactly.
Who support them? And you don't tell me say the PR system not in law for local council election. And local council election not for go on. Why they could make now is sober press conference inviting foreign people and inviting thousands of partners, the US Embassy, the European Union, the British High Commission, invite journalism, both local and international journalism. You want to make a position very clear, like quoting that members of parliament the library do. Why they could not go down for call press conference and make a position very clear, say we know they accept anything rather than going for what in the constituency. Meaning the president be fountain of honor. You not deserve to get any fountain of you not get deserve the honor. We forget as head of state. Now we don't tip money, you go like say, now we forge receipt. Then the wishes.
Comrade, the thing is, Cheriko Kono if you need for go. Comrade, Cheriko Kono if you need for go that far. You know, even if you go that far, they the fountain of honor. The situation where they talk about first of all, it's so daring. They not even need for go out of your way for talk about fountain of honor. Talk to me, well. Yeah.
Then you see what they talk. You can all the parliament soon now. From when they see happen, the parliament not begins to them. From when that man don't say it go to PR system. If in a serious parliament, you know the word they solved. They really don't say Ibrahim by now. Parliament they discuss that until the ECS man can't tell them who that again the audacity for let go to PR system. Ibrahim, let's be honest here. These guys, they you know it's a deliberate action. Ibrahim. Then they play Connie like people they like.
Come here, you know.
Yeah.
Come here. You know, only, you see that politician at the weekend. You know, think Cherry Coco say? He say a president when I the fountain of all honor, where they respect and protect the constitution. But yeah, come wait, from 2018 where this guy win, then they show me one constitution where they don't respect and protect.
No, Cassie, forget about the president. The legal administration could say they take. Law comes now. When they say it's a global election,
they describe the president. He said the fountain of honor when they
respect law,
protect the constitution. You know, I don't want to swear you it because I don't get to that stage late. But I think slowly it come to that stage where I say, and they begin swear you now because this is about it's beyond comprehension. But think that you go describe this president. When they kill people and beg them how we want them, if they tell me say that because they don't tell them waiting, that because it was ill advice.
I go say ill advice. He want to say no, when the next chairman talks to the president, call them, instruct them. He want to say you know that in day, and they listen them. Can't see the legal administration why you want to use. You know to me the one footful so they want to put the responsibility at their hand. Can I go to court say the matter in a court to about na lie because no see now begin con 2018 will lose election. Where APC lose election. Then to go to court for the result, they call result from 2018 to date, nothing. From when they pull the 10 members of parliament, where they appeal, the APC appeal, the nothing. APC can go petition against over 20 SLP members of parliament, nothing. From when they hold Kamari Bamasari, where they get bill, the nothing. LJ from when they hold us, we look at the kind of place for get bill, nothing. The one that the protesters where they hold illegally, they hold the sectors there illegally because they protest, nothing. The one that where they die, including Samson, where they go better, not even as destitute, then better like dog, they will like not a human being there. They put them out and not say, don't kill just kill the bone that will go here by side. You say respect constitution. You know, when the time goes on and on, how many letters?
Lara Telopias.
Right to that for something we make so. Nothing. You know, if someone says president will respect constitution, and they say it's an insult to all of us.
Seriously.
Paulo Conte when they hold them, go put them in jail for nothing for where we get license. Now man, I don't respect constitution. This is when they charge for treason. We should not commit treason trial. No, that not comes to self again. That not comes to self. And if first time when they fire. When they deny bail for all many years in jail, man, I do we respect you. I think no, man, we sack Jasper because Jasper talk say. Man, we sack Jasper because Jasper talk say, and no police or police to others and above. Yes, it's sack because you know, say man not forget. That's why man I do respect constitution. Man, when they look people, they call them terrorists after he call them say that insurrectionists, he call them terrorists. They respect people. No, you know, I can't see. Then we just want to play no say, but say we hate person, That's when they start from you know because that's the offense and them. Because that's when the offense and they people them begin talking now. They say when I hate them. What would they hate person for? What's wrong for them ascertain you press list to your video? We not to check on the topic today. We just want to let people understand because to get for people topic because the what I move on to know is say in 2 weeks. We just want
November 7 we wait for.
No, just want to let people check. We just check them. Let me consider they help and forget them something. If you subconsciously if forget for talk that thing by interview, and also the press conference when the whole he go talk and say with the ultimate one put to my press list if for happy. There is no legal basis for the response alone. Matter of fact, no like he control with the response alone. None. all the judges we don't come Fisher we don't get for yes. Now someone come so the can go to court for case you know the all evidence on Tuesday after all evidence say the man not get case then the guy want court today. Yeah. For say this case actually started someone come in whose legal means will take. Say could then a very big of forthright statement. Only they allow any legal means political action. If they don't agree, we will come and still call that problem out. What if they lead protest? Now so now go ahead people that had the MPP. They will not if people picking call from protest, we not to political party, they say that movement. What if they will not go from protest? They want the responsibility from
what if Ibrahim talk just now? Like Edmond Abu, we're not so parliamentarian. The government ultimatum for when they increase like the debt surprise. It's if they don't change them, it is calling people and I do. You now, you don't talk and you later. You want to ask you now, you're afraid for talk. You're afraid for talk. You gotta praise the president. Fountain of water. Who's fountain of water?
You know, Cassie, when I see the Maya, look up. You see, never something like we don't bring this to people understand. We not hit nobody. Because you can all man not see nakedness that will clear one. You in the disgrace, all man not see and clear one. But we, before talk about anybody, now we could remind people them what if they don't talk 2016, 2017, where Bengal and I will not tell them all that meeting in Ghana if I saw inside the Ola, where drama, you know, where they cut the jack about where they demonize and the scruma. In the demonize and the scruma, already Mark P. But one for not over Kaidi, not to talk about our rent and not to see the Fusamo. Wait, the Maori say not respect democracy and the scruma respect democracy at all. But in the talk about make meeting, make them they want me form a cabal for can distress alone. You can go pay them. That cabal them inform that time the way they call themselves proportion for can distress alone because that cabal deny 8 man abuse for them and abuse of president to see today salon concern and non church and don't go toilet and non peace and non put inside a septic pit. You know, you see, when person from where you die, you don't go take now cover. You can NGC, will tell problem from day one. See NGC, the only thing they can do that for destroy the vote of the Northern then maintain the vote of the SLP in Southeast. Period. If not, you can what he make today no talk about hit. Now the hit importance him. How many killing? Well, that he will be talk about today. This one they kill from August 4th.
They talk about. I don't feel that.
No, now if they kill person, they don't kill people. They need to kill self. This are killing. From August 10, the protest are 6 people. After the protest, you don't see the number to 7 people. Now those are you. We know the secret killer them where they go down dump them. God na even sabi. We know that date. Now know sabi. Including some see them go extrajudicially kill, assassinate them, broad daylight. Not to curfew, not to protest them. That pick Jibo way to right host. That pick where come say look for my one the class say pick go look for me there in no car again. Ebo you can the hear no the topic no the again. You know Ibrahim when I listen to you know why they begin think about you can been the talk in 2016, 2017, from 2018. Hey Ibrahim, you see him can we sit now. Deliberately. He refused from when this problem started in Parliament, from this NI number, this PR system, the registration, you can actually the yen, no person is economic. Yen, it don't afford that totally to itself. It they make it because you can have them go cooler. Even man abuse the cost mama, take peace send up mama, just because you want some president, little might not care about little mama, how they disgrace them, how they cost, I mean not care. Just because you want to see you want to go SFP, you want some president by force, carry mama like pieces. You know what? You go whole cooler. Cooler so you mama go destroy in a grave. Because one go SLP now because we not say SLP not choose one to meet it. Sometimes don't go tell back in a corner. We not say don't get fly by don't get on the meet it. Sometimes don't go agree. So you don't say for keep quiet. Oh, matter of fact, for me, you can be one great way ever talk time. Now to talk about joint democracy. After that, now we see we are not take man pull Bangana fire. APC tell they take him must take and say go pull the Bangana. The document pull the Bangana fire. Not to just say hand. Now they hear not again. Now you need to measure again the past election. Why you not going to make comparison? Because they compare and contrast 2018, 2016, 17 with now. Who's one better? During Alex Kumar, no sorry, and Uchi inside SLP that Sam Musa born, then go beat you the one book here. You not ever call the hick for that. You see this kind of people Ibrahim. Hey, technically them are they make sense. Anybody mirror for saloon, let focus on that saloon because when they begin to spread and diaspora. People there, we don't work at big office there, UN, I don't work at United Nations, I don't work at World Bank, I don't work at IMF. They want to do for a person, they ring that slap force. Because you don't mean nothing to saloon. Nothing, absolutely nothing. We never help saloon. Yes, we never pull up. Let me tell you something as folks. What make Alex Kuruma succeed for make roads, for give light, for make free health care, for give salary, Alex Kuruma live all the left as saloon. Now they make investment. We did it. So we been working on there for go sell in insurance company. So then the way it take power, you see the first thing we see as priority is a like the second we see is a road. Now make today design from Future to Kailao for just 3 hours. You don't enter Kailao. From Future to Kono in 2 hours to minutes to enter Kono. From Future to Cambia 1 hour. You don't enter Cambia. We're trying a whole day worker. From 2000 from 2002.
I don't feel say I agree absolutely. Trust me. In fact, you get some people the guy in Ghana right now, like now UK in life, he be living life. You know, come in, if not so wicked not life. Then guy they are them parts of the world they are supposed to be an example how country for day. If genuinely, I don't feel say like now because of they oversee or whatever, you know, but genuinely I feel say them country they are, they for show them how life for day, how picking for living.
But Kasi, Nana go for Adona Ghana. Nana go for Adona Ghana. We want to go to politics. You go live in Ghana over 10 years before you reach in aim. Because sometimes cases whatever I see what to the top alone, lie not telling lie. We don't know what for trust again. Like God no more they can. That means you know I would hang pandemic. But Cashbox, what it make you Kelana don't tell Mumu at this time? You don't take 10,000 Kenya, I don't put on a month, you don't lose a month. You need to talk again. Not no day. You know, before go for I'll let Ibrahim remind people of you Kela. In statement that we do. Yeah, Ibrahim forget that you don't set the reminder for those who start to conversion proper.
Absolutely. So let me play some of these videos. And what I want to do, comrade, because I'm getting closer now. I play all the videos, and soon I get to them, I play them all, and then
I don't know if we lost Ibrahim.
Una hold on for a second. Una they gets me now. Una they gets me.
Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Come on, I don't know if we lost him.
All right. By the way, I just want to remind you, say, lately I get a lot of interruptions, Cashbox and communicator. Anytime when I feel soon lost me, and not really lost me, it just be saying when I get me, but me to get to now disconnection from me Bluetooth. So I get you. No, I get to now. Me I hear you now. I just tell you I explain to you now say that me Bluetooth can disconnect while you reach a certain place. So I get for connect back. But hear you now everything. Now none of the hearing me or me hear you now. But it's okay. So I want so what I want to do, I want to play all the video them, and then because I don't reach near now, at least they'll get good sound quality with the video them, and then they will analyze them. Okay? Alright. Alright, so a lot of people you see now begin first. Get this first video now we lined up. We kind of the days of the SLPP, we're in the struggle. We're in the struggle at the SLPP, not where they talk tough. At the beginner side, they first real quick now, and they will take out from there.
When people they do evil things, the wrong things, that power you get for follow them. No. Sometimes then you get for stand for what you believe. And that is wrong. So I'm glad you when I use SFV area. So what I will say to people, look, this country then guarantee you freedom of expression, they guarantee you freedom of association. Let we see if we people then will behave within the leadership of the SFPP. If they don't, you get the rights for do other things. Let people not feel say when people they do evil things, the wrong things, that power you get for follow them. No. Sometimes then you get for stand for what you believe. And that's religion they teach way. When people don't do bad, then go back to the Holy Scriptures, whether not the Bible or the Quran. So we say when things wrong, we go back to the constitution of the party and the constitution of the country. If people stubbornly continue for doing what they do, you have the freedom of expression and freedom of association. Exercise that freedom when the time comes.
But Doc, a lot of people they accuse you, say, since you don't join the Sierra Leone People's Party, the party they always get confused. Is it that Dr. Kanekole Yonkela is a blessing to the SLPP or is a cost to the SLPP?
Dr. Yonkela is the biggest blessing to SLPP because Dr. Yonkela there for stand up for justice. He dare for tell people then they face say when they violate the constitution. He dare for support them one day where they go fight for their rights. Unfortunately, the appeal court in this one case tell the people then say waiting them been do before wrong. Now, before Dr. Yonkela they reached this country 2013, then don't try for pull the minority leader. Then they na court. Before Dr. Yonkela they can this country, SLPP they na court already. Then they try for decide waiting be 2013 convention nabo. I know even there, then 2 years before I reach. Waiting different today. Dr. Yonkela get in mind for tell people then say this country deserve better. This country no go tolerate people that we believe in junta justice, junta politics, and illegality and corruption. If you begin do corruption na your host, if you na thief man na your host, you dey go thief na trait. If you violate your constitution na your host, you go violate the national constitution. If you dey beat people in a party office, you dey burn your company and post in a party office, you go be a dictator way worse. And we will never accept injustice, corruption, and illegality. Never.
Thank you. So salute people them. That first audio na yeriso na the days we kind of him the struggle na the SLPP. I play him because I want to hear this man be the talk tough. Well now I play this sort of video. You see salute people them they make up them thing they are. This na kind of him now. Where in the days of the APC where they talk about the egg. But I didn't kill people like Evangelist Samson and chase them down and kill them. Can you know so that a human rights violation at the highest level? But when I listen to Kana Yimkela when they talk when APC, former President Koroma was in power, the most peaceful president Salondo ever gets. When I listen to Kana Yimkela they talk. Now the man is why they support them 10 a day. Now in the like today, all things happen in the country. Silence. When I listen to her.
In London, Holland, people they all there, one get video. You can't forget to video you. Here today, international court, then go hold people there. Last one. Tolongo don't pull up $40 million, we pull up money when they meet it. Yeah? Now, not to me say, oh, now with my writer, then they investigate in the UK, the Auditor General of Salon self-recorder. How you know, and you people, then they die 4,000, now they did $40 million. $40 million, they build 100 school and for we. They build big hospital. They make almost road. Some man sit on a free on them, people, then they die. 30 days, Ebola victim. So no get better. Now that true day with the talk. You know why they talk? They come in at the politician, knock out baggage for nobody. Yeah, I don't work now, they chap, make me live, they chap people there. No, I work honestly overseas a car, I the carpet for me people there. And now for talk true, who not afraid nobody, yeah? Now on a right, he left 5 days for election. On a take to longo money, on a read Fati Apana. Our father, on a eat now on a money, but on a go vote for on a future, on a picking there, yeah? God bless you, Sali Allah Muhammad. United we stand!
So salute people them. That the other video of Kana Yimkela campaigning during the days of the APC. Talk with vengeance and power. When I listen to this other one, when they get the Ghanaian president, you know, John Mahama, when they can tell him, in this meeting, Manabio Bidede, Samsumana Bidede, Kana Yimkela Bidede, when I listen to this back.
So what happened in 2012? My brother Samsumana is here. They have more experience than I do. We've raised this over and over. What is the legitimate reason for restricting our movement? We don't trust this government. President Kaba could have done McPhee. He was the president right after the war. We had a rally yesterday. Not a single incident of violence. Madam, you had a rally the day before. Not a single incident of violence in this city. It was a working day. People can move around. In Ghana, there is no emergency declared, no movement. Liberia, they had a worse war than much longer. No emergency declared for no free movement. We are suspicious. We have to be frank with you. What this government is the only one since 2012 started saying restricted movement. How could have done it? The Ghanaians would have done it. Your electoral commissioner was here. She didn't do it. It's working. There's no restriction. What is unique about Sierra Leone? They asked for more time because there was Ebola. Ellen Johnson sadly did not ask for more time. They asked for more time and other restrictions. President Conde did not do that. What is unique in our country? Last time, people keep reminding us of the war. People keep reminding us of the war. But don't do injustice. The war was caused by 25 years of injustice. We see injustice being perpetrated now. We're just narrating our experiences. This man was attacked in Kabbalah 4 days ago, Samsumana. This is wrong. You cannot use the past war to say, don't resist tyranny, don't resist injustice. We can't do that, sir. We have a fundamental right as political parties to speak for the voiceless. We want peace, but don't let the harm that caused the war be repeated now. I speak on behalf of my party. We are the biggest victims now of this administration. Your Excellency, Martin Luther King had to leave the pulpit to cross over Selma Bridge to fight for voting rights. We will resist any attempt to deny our party their voting rights. It's against our human rights. Thanks to Sam Sumana's courage, the Supreme Court was shown to be wrong in his case. We can't have repeated raping of our constitution. We will resist.
Thank you. That is Kanda Yumkela. When I hear the clap for him, that is Kanda Yumkela. During the election now, when the election, they go on, where him, Sam Sumana, Madabio, they meet with John Mahama, then they talk, it will resist. So that is the Kanda Yumkela, whatever they support. Now this man now yet today young silence in them. Now play this other video where they talk about Lara Telopias, they fire Lara Telopias. Now so he left, but when I listen to Kanda Yumkela where they talk, they let people not take the ample bangana fire.
So what do you expect next after this letter? What are the next big step we, of course, as a leader or as a big politician, you think say for happy next?
Well, waiting me go taste for Salomon. When I left this habit for Sudan, they wait for one Messiah and one shining night for can fet for now. Salomon like for take other man and pull bangana fire. Salomon say for open a eye. Yeah, waiting MRC say let them not continue for big coconut head. If you not be no me, don't tell you now. Say the Constitution protects that office. The Constitution gives certain responsibilities. If you don't know, you said open your mouth. You said tell them one way they make the game there now. Like say they're smart pass everybody in this country. When I tell them, say let them stop. As the policeman can say, cease and desist. We no fool. We no fool. We know how the game they play. Look, they organize with the organizer. Every week, every day. Day before yesterday article, today article. The other day, the other one say for soccer. Who the heck? How a head of a parastatal go tell we say for sack, deposit away for check if you take for money. We no for take that. So if you been say you know, leader now, leader NGC don't tell you, other people in civil society, I see them say don't begin move, Saloma wake up. Oh. You say not to anything you get for do open your mouth. Call the radio station, do open letter to Mr. President, do open letter to Mr. Speaker. Say hands off. Now that's Saloma for do, but I know how this country go. Then go talk fine. Hey, I mind where they talk. Say, take your and pull bangana fire for me. When I not make let them mess up with audit service. Me no say some of them see Mr. President no aware. Now that make now we own job for let you know. Let's say no. Wanna stop this. I know they encourage that kind of thing. Now me.
Una see how the guy they had to talk. Una remember where they talk about the APC under former President Kuruma. And they talk about the respect where people have you get right for use your right to expression, you get right for right to association, right to protest and this and that. But when we come to under Madabio, una write letter to Mr. President. You know they see the disparity. These are the people that will get. And lastly, now that play this one for una.
We glad if away come. The tradition, the chief say we don't hold word. We don't hold word. We thank you for the respect. I pass on to the big brother with it then. We not been expect that. We don't tell you, you don't give me respect. We hope say one day we say we'll give you similar respect. See I don't hold word. I thank you for the respect. I don't been expect them. We go dance with traditional dance when with a in hand. And any side you don't have. What a most of them. What I say so excellency, I will talk about the tradition, the chief lady say we don't hold word. We don't hold word. We thank you for the respect. I pass on to the big brother with it then. We not been expect that. We don't you don't give me respect. We hope say one day we say we'll give you similar respect. See I don't hold word. I thank you now for the respect.
You know, communicator. You know, cash box. I don't know if people start there with me. So, comrade, I don't play synchronically the video them. I start with that first one when they struggle under the SLPP, where they talk about the rule of law. How therefore, people get right for use, the right to expression, rights to associate, therefore defend unconstitutionality, defend illegalities. I don't reach that side. I don't play that one day. I also don't play the video where they talk about, during Lara Telopias, where they talk for say Salomon for take the ample bangana fire. I don't play that handy. I don't play the video where they talk about the whole world. I don't play that handy. I don't play the one at Ghana with John Mahama, the Ghanaian president. When they talk about they go resist, it would resist tyranny. It go resist tyranny. I don't play all the video. I don't remind people them saying that the kind of you can this now. Yang silence. Now the man is so faithful. Now the man is what campaign for. Now the man is what spend endless moments. Come record cash box people's power. They talk again. Me old also be day. I even make a conversion down in the basement. I build a special office just for not to get disturbance. Let them pick it not to make me nobody know and bug me. Where the inside our office they steady for make videos and audios and this and that. I even set up a radio station for this NGC party because of Kande Yumkela. Not for NGC per se, but because of Kande Yumkela, because of take it, you don't look the party self, you look at the individual. Because we don't get a parties and lens. We for we it's about the people we represent progress, we represent development. People who feel like integrity at the time. Kande Yumkela, we watch him. I say this man go change that country for we. Not knowing say like Akash Box they talk and we take people like Austin Demby they all. Then Canada this country here, they can see how institutions they work. But when they gonna say alone, they never implement them by 10% safe. This is what we get. Kande Yumkela don't disgrace with it like today. Now the man is what we feel say for change that country there, the narrative that country there. Now the man is what feels say go challenge Madabio, go put a foot down and challenge unconstitutionality and challenge illegalities from when Madabio become president of that country there. The guy don't violate the constitutions all the way through. For the guy he talk and communicator, when can he talk about Jontocracy? I think from that time in 1970. Yeah, and tell her for say, you're not President Kuruma. Now, when President Kuruma, they talk about nonsense, they left you. Yeah, if you talk, would they beat you? Now, we see him. Ian, silent. Communicator, talk to me. Kashi, sorry. Kashi, go ahead.
You know, this guy makes some points where he say, oh, you know, that the first video where they talk about like, oh, if we fight you, people that come out Holland, people that come out England, they get video, we record you, we send it at the Hague, exactly. The international courts there. He make one comment, he say, we not afraid nobody.
Yes.
Yep. We not afraid nobody.
Yep.
You know, all of a sudden now, we get a country where ABC, then we say, oh, the North-Abidis government, they're very undemocratic. Them people are in no law. Look, they lock them and parliamentary and them. Kande Yumkela say, we not afraid nobody. The egg day. Send the egg way they talk now, fry egg. Now that boiled egg way, that might be they sell na junction. Because I don't know whose egg way Kande Yumkela be they talk now, yeah. You know, Ibrahim, the dishonesty. Let me tell you, you see, people are within that country there, yeah. You rely on your basic salary. You don't rely on chap and all that in the day. We are used to such life. We manage in such life. We live in such life. Ibrahim, these guys, them waste them go Africa. Quick money, quick gently. They begin to see millions of dollars. They begin to see thousands of dollars. They're all done food. They forget about the people. You know, for God's sake, how do they people are they sleep in the net? See, when you walk at 10 steps, you they see the pool when they sleep and picking their face, mommy their face. You don't ever see that you world. That the world. But yet still, these guys they sit down, they kill people alive. Look, they talk, oh, this man was attacked in Kabbalah. That's not some Sumana they talk about. But you now look to even reference you. They attack you, make them broke your hand.
Yes.
Look to even person you the reference to now. Look to person that you self the attack.
Exactly.
Today. Yeah, they self the attack. Not to some Sumana. They sit down. Oh, we will resist. Okay, so Usa Una don't resist now, Ibrahim. You know, Ibrahim, the kind thing where can they happen in the salon, the kind way where I can they feel, seriously, if me begin playing pilots at the end of the army, I swear to God, the one on parliament at the bomb. I don't even know how safe.
I can feel you.
The one on parliament and the state house at the bomb. If me, the way where I can feel but salon, if me, Sabi, being a pilot, I did at the army, they give me access to plane, I will go to salon and bomb the whole parliament and state house.
Kashi, where you see the talk so, not mean for Kochiofo, John Jerry Rollins of Ghana. You know, say I saw your eye open for sea. Now it was a pilot.
Yes.
So where they fly around the country, where you see poverty, where you go to some side, you see people and get that dirty water in the drink, like a goat them. Now he said no, something has to change. Now so John Jerry Rollins determined for say to change that country. When Madabio became the power, what's in talk? What's in no talk? What's in the way no talk? Go ahead, Kashi, my brother.
You know, Ibrahim, and I'm like, you know, when you talk, say them beginning drink. I gave reference yesterday. You know, people within the UK, or even America, and they play their yacht organization, they always in the shooting them. When beginning, if you see the kind of water we beginning the drink, Ibrahim, you know, it's disgusting. This is painful. You know, honestly, Brian, sometimes the way I feel, if I do not control myself, is that the way business and like they're not gonna take me to the army again. And just for go kind of like train afresh for being a pilot, just for go kill them dog in Africa.
Well, but Kashi, the only problem.
These guys are not leaders. They're not humans. They are dogs.
Yeah, Kashi, the only problem.
Pigs.
Yeah, Kashi, the only.
Dog they say better person. Far away because here's some dog then I are. We're so care, but mortal man. They look after them. Them guys they are not a dog. Not a dog there. They're beyond the dog. Below dog, Ibrahim.
Right.
These guys are wicked. You know. Look at Kenya Yumkela. Oh, the 8th day, when I touch we go resist. You know, the top say, oh, the top say they keep reminding us about the war. They say, but why don't they do like why did they do injustice? Why did they do injustice? Look at the injustice in that country. Tell me if Kenya Yumkela don't talk about Kamarimba. Once in life.
No, you go send a rape. I talk about rape.
Them. You know, Ibrahim, when you look at every facet that salon is rotten. I'm telling you, Ibrahim, it's rotten. You know, yesterday I made the point about Kel Falamara. Kel Falamara was a minister of finance. It was like the right-hand man at State House to Aneskoma. How they call it, the chief of staff or so. Yeah. This guy was a foreign minister. This guy was a bank governor. Kel Falamara, for the last 4.5 years, hasn't said a word openly for expose this government with all the economic mess them when they go on in that country. Not once.
No, yes, of course.
Kel Falamara is now free from the COI.
What does that tell you?
The country is like all man, monkey by party, pigeon by fear. All man that they own. They all care about their own. Ibrahim, this is dangerous. You know, I didn't think about Kel Falamara. I was like, what do this guy? You know, even Kel Falamara not to take foreign affairs from Samura Kamara. Kel Falamara a name not the inside the foreign this whole chance building issue. Now I think he take over from Samura Kamara after Samura Kamara left foreign affairs. I think so. Although he was there for a very short time, but now he did it. They don't ever call him for asking question about these things. They don't ever
good
call
question.
him. No. They don't ever call him for me go answer, for me just go to no more for the short spell where he take the foreign affairs. They don't call him there. No, Ibrahim.
Kashi, now
and
you can choose Paul.
I tell you, some of them guys they push me for make we kind of like talk. Because how you go there for 4.5 years, all of a sudden they don't go pull in at the COI.
Because you know condemn the government. A well-behaved, he's a well-behaved child. He's a well-behaved child. He was on timeout. Wait, man, be tell us a timeout. Go turn your face at the wall. He turned his face at the wall. He put his hand up. He put him 1 foot up. He did it. He wait because he was waiting for this.
Not talk nothing. Now you're ping. If you ever hear one word from you, you need to come on at the COI. This is how we country don't do. Where Usai Kel Falamara been doing all this work 4.5 years.
But it was for protest.
The deal for make them kind of like, I'll guarantee you this. The deal for make them pull them out of the COI, now for making no talk. If you mistake talk back, then they kind of like come back and say that they appeal the case back. So in a way, now deal they don't sign.
Absolutely.
And they guarantee you, even when they don't free and so, they don't get mind talk openly.
But look Samura Kamara. Look Samura Kamara still there at the court system. For case where they still they disgrace them. When I look at the Africanist press, now the Africanist press in Facebook page, when I get access to Facebook, when I go there, when I go see where even the people them where the neighbor they where they adjacent, where the next door to the embassy, the woman in testimony where they talk say what are they gonna impala? What are they gonna impala? But this case when they go all Samura Kamara pampo money, no money, this and that nonsense where then Samura Kamara make the money come. The man facilitate the money for the money carry the country. Then they go all out and put case fan. But the people that where they suffer in America, the neighbor them don't pull all their host and value. They don't devalue the host middle Manhattan inside New York. But go for explain that in a fine tone in layman terms don't understand. Go ahead, Cashbox. People like Kel Falamara. Cash no.
This not the pain way I dey feel. Everybody they sell the country because this not to like the not to them, not to like their party. I don't care about the party. Now they sell the country just because of their own personal gain. They sell the country. Kel Falamara for 4 years, 4.5 years, coming to 5 years. Let one person show me who said Kel Falamara come out and oppose this government in the open. Let one person show me. Before that, not that they inside the Big Six, they oppose the APC. But you know better things about Salon past even the APC party.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, when you look at these guys, you look the way when they practice the politics that our country did. You know, all of these people now, all my defect for, and what you look, the strategy we might have been in the apply so right now. Now, because of course, now the game of exclusion. You know what we brought African Express put and say, sorry, Kashi, I get you now. You know, hello? All right, sorry, Kashi, I lost you there for a second.
You know, who's the man that have become active? Surely, our belief that Balamara is better placed for know about Salon way past I know but APC political party. But you're there joining the big six, criticizing the APC, but you cannot criticize or tell we but Salon. Look at all the mess where they go on in that country. No, Balamara is nowhere. Can the Keller, they don't even beat you. They last step under Anescoma, the reference you give to Sam Sumana. Where is the Sam Sumana the way we go to Ghana for talk? Where are these guys? Before that, they defend the APC, but they cannot fight the SLPP as a government. We're responsible for the lives of people in that country. None of them. They come out to talk about the SLPP. All they do is to go after the APC because now in the weakest link, APC cannot do anything to them. Right now, they get out where Peter Conte within the sponsor at the corner. Ibrahim, I guarantee you, all these big six, well, I don't say all, but Balamara, Sam Sumana, I suspect these guys, them, like now the sponsor, like because, you know, look at the game. Sam Sumana, I see him, this UI. Look at the Balamara, the said. Samuel Kamara now wait clearly let me see the talk so the chance he building that guy you know now which God spirits now safe which before that we get Cherikoko later we say oh the fountain of honor this man we don't protect the constitution this man we you know like respect the constitution
You know, Cherikoko, if one more time, if I one day open more talk about that nonsense, the fountain of honor, ill-advised, because now in language and in verbiage, they want ill-advised the president. Most of his speech, ill-advised. Nonsense. Man, there's a better vocabulary for that. You see what's happening in the country. You see exactly what is happening within the parliament.
Yes.
You know,
Kashi. The man will respect the constitution. Go tell Kamarimba that rubbish, that trash. Stupid talk. Respect the constitution. Somebody where they protect the constitution. Are you serious? You know, even what was the guy there? What's guy Allah kiddies? What's guy Allah? Now swear God swear we. For me, Cherikoko sit down. They tell we say, go elege na in lock up so. One picking we say, na mother be you they feed me. This na picking we get heart problem, Ibrahim. They get heart problem. This speaking says now if no matter be they feed me just because one guy when an SLPP guy now the host goes lay the Peking complain to police they don't sentence the Peking for 3 years. Then Cherikoko, you know they talk say this man they respect the constitution. Say they ill advised. Kamarimba has been locked up. Look what he do Paulo Conte. For me, Paulo Conte, they talk about. But anyway, in Paulo Conte, now that one said, he said, Madam, you call her back today, they go back. Now the same like when look, they guy they fail we in and out. Look at the only possible they challenge Madam you and this government openly. Nine puts a court so. You challenge where you put a court. You don't challenge where you are safe. This is what's happening now. We can't see Ibrahim. Is Salon really like a sovereign state? Salon not any proper country where you listen from the civil society and they listen this Ibrahim Tommy guy where they talk like you know may God bless that is it Rashid Dumbuya. You know, but again Ibrahim.
Yes, Rashid Dumbuya, good guy.
Trend on Facebook they listen 98.1 this morning. You know, why I did get me about them. You know, Ibrahim with the talk you see tribalism that the root cause of Salon problem. Because when you follow the trend on Facebook, hey, the Dumbuya them, Bangura them, this, that, then they one side. Then they oppose the PR system. Hey, the Brahma, the Momo, the Vandi, the Sandy, then the other side. Then they in favor of the PR system. Ibrahim, we country, it's so real. The reason why this, and I tell you, Ibrahim, and this PR system, unfortunately, Unfortunately, I will make this statement. It is stand nothing in the Como BNM. Because the Cherikoko right now, I don't begin to talk, say, will they go through the legal system? We know too well. When once they go through the legal system, the parliament cannot talk about it anymore. Before they right now, they go talk about the parliament, like what you they talk, like the kind of like the agenda for the parliamentary session today. You see them put anything but like ECSLD. No, they don't want to talk about it. So imagine when once it gonna court, that's it. Parliament not shut up because parliament not allow, according to the law, for talk about it anymore. And this is exactly what they want. They just want to go kind of like go to parliament and then boom, case closed. Parliament cannot talk about it. When we go talk now, we will say no, they're not allowed to talk about it because it didn't court. This is the game where they play now the Konski Ibrahim. It's like everything. This PR system get for stand because the Sandy, the Bandit, the Momo, the Grandma, the this, the that, the there, the Saudi, they're all in on one side. And then you go see the Bangua. What's their Facebook? What's the one where they oppose them? Now, so the name them. This name, when you see this name, you know side they can't talk. Even though we they see blatant wrong, we they see the things them so wrong, Ibrahim. Absolutely. You know, tribalism now in the pamper certain governments them when they do wrong because they get their base. I always say this: if Strasser been then a tribe where like a big tribe na Salon, Strasser don't come back na politics.
Oh, absolutely.
Now because in tribe where it belong.
They're very conservative. Yeah, the Creole people are very conservative. And if Creole people don't try for Strasser, they should have stood behind Strasser.
And talk and do them, see them. No, if Strasser now be like not be Creole, inside back get chance.
If Strasser be Tivini, we're a different thing.
He don't come back. So this is the game, Ibrahim.
Or if not Limba or Loco. You go see the local people, Limba people. Now what are these?
You don't get nothing for off on a salon. Not just because one attribute, one powerful attribute.
Hey, 1996, na Minoska uniform wear the green will be wearing a special green.
That alone, they can be serious society, Ibrahim. There is no way that guy will ever come back in politics.
You know, matter of fact, you know, say we for build a case on Nandi, we can try Marabio for that. No, just on that statement.
The way they come, now the side that the route pass so. This is how we feel say in tribes, 80% they are like cults. They know they see the bad things of empathy. They're out to use for camp. You see, what's disappointing, and the way Ibrahim play, what you can do. You see, if you can be talk say the government of former President Kruba not democratic. I don't know why make now. I don't know which government ever democratic in Salon. Because I'm pretty sure one of the possible rules Salon 10 years from where you can till you go. Nobody, arrest anybody in the name of politics. Even the first man, where then go like say, should they want overthrow him. Now, my kid, where they go like, where they talk about the daddy, they drive, in one, they don't get go security or drive, I go look game of Suja inside the combat. After so many times they don't try now instruction, let them release one of them be old because they don't get evidence. In fact, and promote them, pay them all back. We not just release them and pay them all back, promote them. We see Madabio. We are the school, we election. Just like the lie say, abolition be lost a lot. Just to see that true. Then sentence the one person where then we be old with the lot of sir. The capture we been did it to the missing. Nobody know. Now we then lock and say he escaped. Nobody know. The other man Sammy he said don't die. Because of the too much lock the way you come out, you not say he died. Just they say abolition lost. Not to see the one true. Just the examination loss and that the 3 years they lost in work, that they captain in missing, nobody know about. We will pretty sure say the non-class say escape, that detention facility, we send the lock person and say he escaped it. We in the military, inside military barracks, they say escape the one man out of suffering, he died. We don't see consistently from remember that we don't have power. The first government for Kelgo military people which owes them weapon na the well of parliament, we don't forever be. We don't see the Kelgo police beat MPs, including Mkela, pull in a parliament. We don't see them being better. The killing will not happen. Na Tonko Liba, na Tumbo, na Lunchar, na Mile 91, na Makini, na Paliba Road, na Future, and many other areas in Akaila now we kill because we cross carpet from SFP to independent. We see that we see in the sub I road na private part. Something I mean, you see when we see Mkela, we could listen. Una judge Mkela. Una look if the NGC that party will be say is serious na party can deceive people. Because we never look, because this let me tell you something, Ibrahim Cashbox. Then party, then they're not able to see this outside as a whole. These are the circles and facts. The only way full man in day, there's no going in the northwest, west and the full man in back. Now we the 60 who no get sense, who na like cow just get sold in the paradigm. Because the southeast, they know they care go that nonsense, then they know. The time way, let me say one thing. You see what they talk about tribalism. The time way Charles Magai from PMDC. We come to people and no say it get right for command because they see and do a bad like we you can the treat na SLP. Now the way then treat them they're not treat Charles Magai they treat you because no cost as my they're not treat peace by my we from PMDC because that the border mean they follow that mostly they vote with PMDC pool including members of parliament to serve election. What you can break away because in not to be the man but na SLPP. We from party as the head of state, I buy cheap and because them the flag bearer if we get some seat na bottom, if we winner. Because they're not saying that the southeast, they not get space where they're from party, all their brother from the south, they can't join the party. They say, hey, this party they can't make them one at the north. Now they cow them, they give them soul, they follow them. Now make him that the first seat we get that from the north. The southeast when SLPP breakaway party, not to APC breakaway party, SLPP breakaway party, where they form the southeast. You don't get CD. C4C, where is this as well? I've been former vice president for APC. Where you form, where you go corner, they win all the seats in Powerhead. You see? It's very clear. Absolutely. They win all the seats in now hit corner. This now when I'm the former vice president na APC. Where you form party, where you go, all the fellow they win all the seats in corner. 8 seats. Now 1 seat APC get it.
Right.
You cannot even get seats na corner. Imagine.
No.
This one they talk to now very sensitive. They don't even get sit na corner. But the same man, they may make support today. The heck day, he will call the monkey down hungry for one week, you not eat. The heck day, Holland day, America day, will all get video the video. But you can all this videos on WhatsApp. You want to say they don't put Canada people in here. You need to see all the things in the day. You need to see you are a bed rep. Then people always see we see video. Then they bed then they go through then they laugh at.
Come that day, you know what you can do? You go visit the Vishenge. That the Vishenge go visit. They talk about education at Cambia.
They get nothing. You don't want to talk about him. You see, let's see. Then people like Ibrahim, you can they kind. They're not fit. I say, what thing for safe saloon? Now the history of the Rollins in Kawana, Ghana in 79. If you don't know happy at saloon, because the one we can at saloon are popular and so far. All the rapes where they report and cut their born the houses them, where they born people house na corona, na upline, na future, na buff, na so for nothing. People and so far for nothing. For nothing. Why do they call them all for nothing? Because you not nothing. Because the one when they commit the crime, they're all safe, their family they're safe. But they're not flying their family, they're all there abroad. Check one, let it tell one person when I be big person in the saloon, when I be minister, former minister, or when I be member of parliament, or we be inside governors, we look like people, when they kill the Peking, when they kill the ref, when they all family, pass the extended family and suffer. So Ibrahim, we get to understand this system, see, we the poor people now Uboku. We don't do BC less privileged Uboku. They want to do the Campbell saloon. They're small. If we not stand up for fetch them, that problem. Let me give you an example. When you work on a territory start like now, trust me, the Southeast they kill people in Boku pass the north. You like it or not? I know village left for more by my group and then one village say that we said they kill over 100 people of their brothers and sisters. One before I think they want to cast freedom fighters. Ask someone how many villages we then done a saloon, we then go kill and rape them, picking them, we then hold them, make them to a sex slave. So you don't do for let them land the you less SFC, even though they make force, we come out of the car, then they kill their brothers. Brother, mean they brothers go cut in sin as Jaman cut it, can't go to Massey look picking head. Eat them, the same people them. So we get for look at them players. So you can Ibrahim Kawana is that salon politics, that destruction, not for better way. Now complete destruction. Because if you can when they talk about the Hague, they say, hey, the Hague day, or they make so, if they talk about Aneskuma, it looks somebody can you pose and say you cannot Aneskuma, you don't ask yourself question. Instead, Aneskuma will go for whooping the back. So we not talk about Aneskuma, he praise you again. Instead, let it tell it because she helped for facility. You know, Ibrahim is pathetic, it's sorrowful. So we get for look at them here. You know, sometimes the way they talk Ibrahim, you know, it will look like say, you know, am I saying something or I'm not saying something? You know, because what will they say? The same people they talk for. So idiot they go say, you cannot what if I do?
No, come on, we talk about idiot. Come on, we talk about idiot. Come on, we talk about idiots. So they get for the idiots them. The one they get for can defend the APC leader of Cherry Coco. You get for the idiots on social media. They never they pay small to they can't defend. You get for the idiots. They are blind. They never see nothing in their eyes. The leader them are perfect people. Nothing in Africa. This is why Africa are lucky. When I look at it up in London.
So when I say right now, come recruit a cash box. Well, look what happened in London with all the changes of prime ministers. People they come and see, say, you know what, I enable this, and they give up, and they left them. Because waiting the democracy is at work. Not to we Africa, and you go see Africa mind, the thief and line in the kitchen, so you sit on the back. The guy I want. But anyway, the idiot can for
what's the example, Ibrahim? Let me close by saying, before end of our course leaders when they don't misbehave, say this is because the ambassador picking this and that, and no. Law will tell them also you are not doing the right thing if you know they do come out. Because that also get focus at the end, you don't benefit nothing. The damage don't happen. Because I don't get the mentality, always focus all leaders. Hey, this way can point no. We want the street to happen, right? We want to see no fine. We want to see Cherry for challenge this street happen. We want to see they lost again for destroy Salon tomorrow because at the time I say government will ever remain as Salon forever. The law will Albafaga be set, and I care Alikabara in a bush. And I don't talk about against Alikabara be under the civil. I don't know nothing, but for this I'm gonna be under the cameraman, not to be proper infantry man. Some of we are more qualified, 100 times qualified than Alikabara and others. We are more qualified than Foodies and others. So for anyone they do them here, they misbehave so this way, Ibrahim, trust me. You know, comrade. Then go regret one day.
Comrade Ibrahim, man will tell you lie. For me, you don't see where they say this. The only thing we can save Salon, for me, now military coup. Especially if we get somebody, we get genuine heart for Salon. Because when you look at the opposition party, this PI system, Ibrahim and comrade, people's power, I tell you now waste with time. This is the stand ma. The only thing, well, I don't say with the waste with time. What would they do? Yeah. We just help the people and for no, say it is wrong. Now the people are no more now with the help. But I tell you one thing, it's not good for them. But it is stand. Nothing in the commodity. No, Jerry Coco first maybe write a letter say, oh, we go pull the people out. It don't change codes now, say. But however, we the gear up to the it will be done say the 7th of November. We the wait till the 7th of November. The only thing we just the kind of like one no more on the way. But
no, Kashi, this is the stand. No, get yourself again to the 7th. This man for make a statement. If I do a press conference now, make a statement. Let it tell people from your mouth.
Invite them. No, just go come. Black TV say, we can interview me back.
From him,
I can talk with you. I want to talk. No.
Yeah.
Call a press conference. Outside people and they ask you question openly. No, these guys don't want to do that. Ibrahim, they tell you one thing. Hey, needed one. Arrogance. Now, let's allow politicians. They go say, Udala Ibrahim, for can talk to me this way. Udala communicator, for can talk to me this way. But yeah, communicator, where be then now maybe the caller no more say, oh, yeah, small thing. No, it's arrogance. They don't even want to make people ask a question. Now, when see people talk, where one person go catch the corner, and they ask a question, then plan. It is all planned. Ibrahim, I tell you, that country, the day we prayer for Salon, that for make we get genuine military person. We love Salon. Where they camp over to go, they dog there, they push there, they allocating there, the dog child there. For me, they all just get out and make Salon because there is no way Salon the better. Imagine the excuse when they give now August 10. No wonder make we be they say for say August 10. Imagine they gave the government like warning for August 10. Weeks and weeks and weeks. They condone it. They did not put things in place. They did not call and say, oh, let me try for arrangements. Then people had to talk. It was a genuine reason. Things are hard. No, they allow them to make it go on. Now they use for the Alaki PR system.
Yes, they use them. They use them for massacre people, extrajudicial killings, assassinations.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I said they use them for extrajudicial killings, assassinations across the country.
Kill people all over the place. I'm saying kill them. They use them. As if like they condone it and saying, then we can use them. Now they use back to our advantage. This is what they keep doing to the people of Sierra Leone. Look the state of that country, Ibrahim. Sometimes when you look at Salon with everything where we get, but Ibrahim, the one on the complaints say, oh, like your supply chain issue, big food no day, sardine no day. We get fish the way to line and we whatever they die. At times the fish they can tire, they come along the beach, then they say now which the fish they don't tire, they don't big tail the water. Nobody they go catch them. For make we the humans them, we make sardine with them, we eat fresh food. The one world they suffer with food problem. Food cry, the inflationary issue now because enough food no day. So what's in happen? Africa now we get the boku fish them. We see down the fish and they die inside water, but they already who complain say things are hard now the Western world because of now they alaki. The dogs in there, allocate in them. Go pay on.
Yes, by God in power. I mean, with people already suffer, the punishment not go in vain. That punishment, they suffer, not go in vain. They go come to all politicians, on our family members, them, on all when they defend the rights of the people, on our family members, on a generation go suffer. That suffer that I continue. But Cashbox, you mentioned something about the military. You know, we are going back into the 1970s, the 80s era. When you look at even like Shaka Stevens, the reason why he decided for hand over to a military person when Joseph Saidu Momo at the time, was because when you look along the region, the West African region in Africa as a whole, and be a military government system. But of course, we don't come back into the series in the 90s, early 2000s, where the people don't be want that military thing again. People don't begin believe in democracy. But what is happening now, democracy is being wiped away again by these democratic governments, so-called democratic governments. So when you look at Lai Lawrence Lima, because now enforce open we eye to the constitution, so the military get a responsibility. And Lai Lawrence Lima, then I go tell anybody, me not be ever see that part of the constitution, 165. Now Lai Lawrence Lima make us see subsection 2, where the military gets a responsibility to protect the constitution. So I read that, play this video on area real quick.
To protect this constitution. And let me come, yes. It is always the duty of the military to intervene to protect this constitution. And let me come, yes, let me come, please. Let me.
So, I don't play that short video anymore, real quick, where Lyle or somebody talk to the military gets a responsibility. Where at the time of President Nkrumah, I don't even see waiting be warrant for the military do anything or take any action. Democracy was at play. People they travel at the country, they arrest nobody in the airport, they don't go and massacre people across the country. So, who side the military become out now? But Lyle or Lima invoked the military for come and take over the government at the particular point in time because he knows what he was doing. And I rights to free speech. But they like today, now APC guys see the tunis goes sit on a radio, talk about level, activating level something or whatever, level 3. Then go arrest the guy. Go lock him up. For exercising his democratic right again. So Kale Yumkela and all these other people wasting in the country in Washington there. And,
Ibrahim, that's how you just play so. Now the fact that section 165(2), where you say the principal function of the armed forces shall be to guide, to guard, and secure the Republic of Sierra Leone. Absolutely. and preserve the safety and territorial integrity of the state. And then he says to participate in its development. Then he says to safeguard the people's achievements.
Thank you.
And to protect this constitution.
That is 165(2) for you right there, my brother. So my brother, let me go more. But the reason, the other thing to Cashbox, to that point, the reason why Marabio won the PR system, Marabio knows he's going to lose the presidential elections. He knows they lost the presidential election. So wait to make you won the PR system, because the kind of talk saying that the Northerners then get that big fool, you get them big fool on them. They know the system, the SLPP then dominates the Southeast. Yeah, nobody they get votes there, nobody get vote there. But then they big fool one, and they go vote for parliament for SLPP. So SLPP will get all the Southeast. And if you look at SLPP and parliamentary seat numbers now, correct me. So they said not they 58 or something. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think they get 58.
Yeah, I think so. I think APC they would lead them by 1, isn't it?
Yes, by 1. So if you look at that cash box, when you look at the mathematics, imagine predominantly a lot of those seats are from the southeastern part of the country. Maybe 1 or 2 from Freetown, but predominantly I would say about 90% of the seats are from the southeast. So now with the PR system and the big fool that we don't get in the north, we see a lot of the big fool brother and sister in the northern part of the country. We then see and kill them brother and sister and massacre them. This same SLPP government, but they go and go vote back for them. A lot of them either ignorance, stupidity, they don't get access to information, maybe whatever the case may be, but they will go vote for SLPP and then go vote for parliamentary.
Well, this is why I say, let's focus on getting, I think maybe we should focus on the APC, getting their house in order, and the hypocrites one day inside it. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't see anything where Madabio don't do, where it actually kind of let it get in way on. Absolutely. Basically, if you don't take them past Madabio, sorry for we. The only thing we go make Madabio reverse this now, where so who's you don't ever see Madabio say something? All that in expenses where we want time. Where unaccountable impress. Not a way is sorry for we pull up.
Exactly.
This data. Not a way is sorry for we pull up. Nothing not the way Madabio. Past Madabio look big. It look when we are. And no, it not get for sorry for we this one because it no say it in interest.
Yes.
And it let me tell you, there is no way we actually get this because what is the people can tell me say I don't understand what's in the parliament they go through. So what make they did they don't get mind talk there. Even when the leader of the opposition, waiting Madabio, you play yesterday where Madabio say you know go afraid for calling people out.
Absolutely.
Even Edmond Abu, we're not a parliamentarian, saying we call people out. Trying to you know get mind for repeat what he right.
Yeah,
in fact, if you not take time, yesterday we audios and then he say and say, oh, they want to put people in common. I guarantee you, now make it twist what he talks so. Absolutely. This is a joke, Ibrahim.
Listen to this.
It is a joke.
Let us listen to
We're going to be sorry. I'm sorry, yourself.
Then listen to this real quick. Might be where they tell them. Where they talk like opposition. Now listen.
Very dire consequences, as you know. We are all set. We've been preparing for this for the past 5 years, and everything is set. We have international observers here. Quite a lot of money has been spent for this particular occasion, and we see no reason why it should be postponed. The only reason that is there is because the president wants it postponed. But we have the constitution, and there is no reason why it should not be held on the 27th. I will not hesitate to call the people of this country to come out and defend peace, security, and the democracy we have fought for. I didn't fight for democracy alone. This whole nation fought for it. And I think we should rise up to make sure that democracy is maintained.
Thank you. So, Cashbox, that was Marabienda. We should rise up to make sure democracy is maintained. But Cheriko could not get the balls as a man for stand up and say enough is enough. I don't take too much now this guy and 5 years. They punish with people, they kill with, they bastardize the constitution. This time around, I don't write a letter and I'll say, are they calling people about to protest?
Because I still praise them. Fountain of honor.
Fountain of honor.
Now they respect my constitution. Now they protect my constitution. Oscar lucky talk that one.
I get swear, man. I get swear. But it is what it is. But we wait for the idiots dog they will get for come off for can defend. Because the leader of the opposition not get speak, not get spokesperson. You know, say social media.
No, social media is spokesman.
They wait for them.
Yes.
They give them. They get for car. Useless in them. But salon people are also that they open their eyes and they wake up for see the reality and then two they how they bring to una. For 4 years we tell una everything will tell una don't come to pass. Everything we'll share with una this platform. We tell una say NI and then go and put up. We tell una say Alfred Peter can't tell una not accept this ruling. Una tell we show una with Alfred Peter can't talk a year ago. We give you the result. It give you waiting the judge get for pass the court. We say they drive all them part them or they resign. And that's what it be. We tell una say na sorry Richard can't them. Sorry. Binary ruling, yes, 1 or 2, 0 or 1, yes, 0 or 1 on the scale. We tell on our and they happen on a Siam, NIN and NACRAB. We have brother Africa this press guy join we China Majuba of the APC to the name for take up no case na parliament. We get for do with the publications of the African Express. We can't get bad reputation, bad name. Instead of Cheriko clear, we can't get bad name. For time like this now, we don't write letter. I say they calling people for protest, but we go do video for even put the protest. They not get mind put on it. It's kind of much money that I will get at this country.
Ibrahim, let's focus and see if we can. I think because the last resort, well, there are two options I believe Salon get. Let we try for focus on the APC political party. Let them get themselves together because, like, you look at say this PR system is going to stand, and then the other option now maybe since we go able to get somebody somewhere in the military, we can save this country because they look like I say the APC then they are lucky force, then they kind of like set Samura Kamara up, the Kelfala Mara they dance to the tune of the government. I'm not even the shy away for say that because these guys them then dodgy Ibrahim.
They all rotten.
And this is the game. This is the game where the guy they had to play. This is the reason why Salon they like how it is. So
they all are rotten market.
Things, bro.
And Kashi, let me tell you this back too. The international community really pressure and guide they have against this PR system. They don't consult them over and over again. But of course, the international community, they don't go. If the opposition takes a stand,
it's a place for stand. Now, if they see the opposition take in place, the person Cheriko want to do so. Say they're calling people out. They call a press conference first, even before you do invite the international community. Trust me, we will see that. But why Cheriko they do all that in there? Now the $1 million question, Ibrahim.
Because he get planned for 2028. Want Samura Kamara for contest and win the election. You see the man they attack the people. They not even talk. Cheriko for even call and say, but enough of Dr. Samura Kamara harassment. Enough. Like that time we go down we then go fire tear gas now win shield and this and that. Not even need for good. And if it be effective, good. This case don't run as the leader of the opposition. Una tell we side una come this case in the parliament, but look and see you side this man go wrong. It is 6-2. The speaker shall. But yeah, but left we bra. Una no go more. We all the land. Bokashi comrade, I think so. Go left and I can't even kill watch you, bra. Tomorrow Ibrahim to me, we can't phone back. Marcela Samba, Angela Valley, we can't phone her. Then people will all down destroy we country. We can't phone her. Constitutionality, it go stand in the country. At the talk again, Cashbox communicate asylum people until we line people up, 50, 60, 100 of these people, hang them as civilians, then hang them. We put the name them and badge them. We get people who explain crimes they commit. treat them like a dog them for treason, because all this act when they do so is treasonous. Any alteration of the constitution is an act of treason. 108 subsection 8. It's okay. But now they go, they learn. Well, they learn now. Salon, we need jury rulings for clean that country for we, bra. Ghana don't go before the like today, because in Ghana, a judge they look before he sentence anybody because of his last name, and they think two to him. But John Jerry Rawlings say, hey, I want to be that judge. Where they go line me up now along the beach coast and shoot me to death. Shoot me dead. Do I want to be that judge when they hang? I don't want to be that judge day. Now they make it look possible and sell talker. They go look possible and Samura. He detained at 27 months in jail. 2 years, 3 months. 2 years, 3 months. He locked in a jail because of his last name, Ibrahim Kamara. Maya Tuk Samura, Fatimata Kagbo. You see the country, all the signs of. Anyway, Lord open and the Lord left an Tomorrow with the camp. Salon people, who know the time? They don't tell, who know the time. Love to go no more. All right.